All right, welcome to Inside the Market. My name is David Jacobson, and I am here with Jim Barry.
Hello.
Senior VP at Pcarmarket and Valuation Extraordinaire. You hate when I say that. Man, that's pressure. Pcarmarket, we have everything covered, man. We have valuation people, we have technicians. I don't know if you all know this, that work on our staff here to help with getting the listings right.
Big value with that.
Yeah, big value. Rich, shout out to Rich, and we got a great team.
We just need a bathroom monitor. That's about it. That's about it. Regulate that.
We have a lot of guys working here. We need a bathroom monitor. Yeah. Use your imagination. Anyway, Jim's the bathroom police, you know.
And Dean.
Oh, is that right? You got two of you now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. I'm glad. Anyway, on the screen here I have DTA4, Driven to America. For those of you that don't know, we are one of the sponsors of one of the largest Porsche events really in the world. It's surely one of the largest in the East Coast of the U.S. Driven to America, DTA4 is happening October 3rd. As a matter of fact, you want to know something? I'm going to show you something really quickly over here, John. I probably should do this post-edit, but I think maybe it'll be cool if I do it live over here. Just take a look. This is like a real snippet of our event. This is the Driven to America 2, and you can actually see it starts really early in the morning here. But during the setup, we have some really cool cars, great people. It's an extremely exciting time to celebrate Porsche air-cooled cars, as well as the newer, high performance cars that Porsche has. We have great sponsors, Haggerty. Shout out to Haggerty, who's been with us from the beginning. They are all in with this event, knowing how special it is. And we want to invite you. We want to invite you to October 3rd, which is coming up in New York. October is an amazing time. The trees are beautiful. The weather is fantastic, and there's a lot to do. So please visit driventoamerica.com. Check out the event. You can come as a sponsor. You can come as as a guest. You can come and bring your car. And we are very happy to announce that we are going to be, and you can put it back on me, John. They want to see this face. What we're doing is we're going to be putting together a special VIP parking. So if you have a BMW or a non-Porsche vehicle like Mercedes, Ferrari, Jaguar, Alfa Romeo, you are going to have a special place to park that's just right by the main display, Gatsby. We call it the Gatsby display. And so you can sign in for your admission and get access to that VIP parking. So check out driventoamerica.com. So excited. Coming up soon. And then also check out our Inside the Market. John, put it right here, Inside the Market. I'm sorry. This is My Car, which is our web series about cars, people, and enjoying the whole hobby together. And that's that. And here we go. Right?
That's right.
You have nothing to say.
No, you covered it all.
All right, I know. I just keep going on.
No Daewoo's in the VIP party. We're not allowing Daewoo's.
I think Daewoo's they should.
They're starting to be, but I think one more year we can keep them out. Next year they're going to be big.
Daewoo's. I thought I was the only one that remembered that name. Anyway, Kevin. Brad gave this to me and said Kevin is a big fan and a happy seller and sold this motorcycle. Kevin, thank you so much. I love that, man. He just put a note. He said, please mention Kevin on there, and because he was so happy and went out of his way. So thanks so much for that, Kevin. And here we go. So what we're doing today is we're going to do a real short one for you, okay? And that's really going to be, Jim, about the Singer, okay? The reimagined 964. Which is a backdate. Everyone knows what Singer is, okay? But in a nutshell, 964s are backdated. Singer has taken this to a level that no one expected. It's there are certain things that happen in this world that you can't plan, right? Like with Rod Emery, just became that guy. Rob, I forget his last name, who owns Singer, who started Singer, a rock musician, passion for Porsche, built one for himself, and then people, I'd like that. I actually had a deposit. I was putting the third Singer. I was buying the third one. Spoke to Robert, what a great guy. We were about to source the car, and what I decided to do at the time, not really knowing, is I bought a 73 RS, which is an orange one that I still have today, and I could not be happier with that car. But there's all a part of me that says, yeah, you would have got that Singer, And you know what? The RS has stayed stagnant, went down. Now we're selling Singers for over $1 million bucks. Who would have ever thought that would be the better investment than the 73 RS?
It's crazy.
It's a crazy world we live in today.
Yeah.
Right? So.
But this is what everybody wants: is a new air-cooled 911. So there's no surprise that this is happening. Yeah, I mean, I am surprised at these prices, but you're not. So
I'm not surprised because let's talk about this for 1 second here. Take a look at this picture, okay? And when you finish drooling, I'll continue. How many 964s were made? I don't know, coupes, whatever. How many are driven? How many are in such nice shape they'll never be a Singer? And how many donor cars are there? I don't know, But how many cars can they actually make? Mm-hmm. They're going to have to reinvent themselves again, no pun intended, to do something else. And they are, and they're a great company. And obviously, what can you possibly say? But I think that based on the waiting list and based on the quality and based on the constant accolades from the people that own these cars, I mean, in today's world, everything's insane. So why shouldn't this be $1 million car? We're very proud that we've been the ones that really are driving not driving the market.
Setting the new
setting the valuations of these cars, of what they are. So I want to go through them.
And that's just for people who don't know, that's mainly because these cars really never hit market. They're usually buyers lined up for them. People will contact Singer and, say, I want to sell the car, and they probably have somebody waiting for it. So it's a very unique opportunity that we got to sell not one, not two, but three of them. And, it's not something you could just wake up and say, I want one and get it tomorrow. And that's why this is probably happening.
Yeah.
You have to wait 3 to 4 years, is it? Right?
That's what I understand. Yeah. And you want to know something, just for a little disclaimer, there's enough YouTube videos and people you can watch that will talk about the mechanics of the car and how great it is. And that's fantastic. And it is. But we're more about values here, valuations, and the market, the current market in the car. So go check out some videos if you really want to learn the real technical background here. But with the, but mechanically, structurally, the build quality, it's just, I've sat in one, I've driven one. I used to own a shop with another local fella here. Did I say fella?
You did.
Oh my God! Another local guy, fella. I feel like I sound like my father now. So another local guy here, a very talented gentleman, and we had the luxury of being one of the service centers here in the Northeast for some Singers, and I got a chance to look and they're incredible cars at every level. So anyway, and you don't need me to say that. I mean, everyone that owns one feels the same way. So I'm a lover, I'm a fan, and now we're selling them, and we would like to share with you some of the values and what's been happening, and not just with us, but the market. So here we go. So you have over here, this is a 91. This is the latest one that's sold on our website. This is called the Greenwich Commission. This is a GT silver car, Jim, with the red interior. That I don't think you can really get any more beautiful than this car. It has the plenum back here. It's the 993 power plant, which is now a 4-liter motor that Singer puts together with the builder of the car. The engine builder is who again now?
Is it Cosworth?
No, it's not Cosworth.
This one was different, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's.
Gotta go down. It says it. Should say it.
Yeah.
Ed Pink.
Yeah, Ed Pink Racing Engines in Park.
Oh, no, with Cosworth.
Oh, I'm sorry, with Cosworth, excuse me. All right, so there's
I doubt myself.
I doubt you. No, I stand corrected. So there you go. So it's Ed Pink Racing in with Cosworth, because I know Cosworth was with them from the beginning, I believe. Mm-hmm. But anyway, 4-liter motor, power plant. Look at this. Look at this interior. I just want to give you some shots here. Look at this car. All right. So we're all drooling over this. We all love this, and the car sells for $1,030,000, and with our measly little fees, it was $1,035,000. Mm-hmm. So congratulations to the owner of this car. I'm jealous. I really am, because I was drooling over this car. Excuse me. But so there's a value there. So there's a excuse me. There's a value of $1,035,000 all in. And then we have another one over here. Now, this one was a little interesting. This is a Sundown commission. Supposedly this was by the Maroon 5 guy, Adam Levine, I think
was a previous owner.
Was
right?
a previous owner of the car.
He wasn't the seller.
It wasn't the seller. The car had less mileage. But, between you and me, first of all, I heard this car was traded a lot, which doesn't really mean anything in this world. But I think that may have, hurt a little bit. But the big thing is, I think because they don't have the Singer badge in the back, the guy lost $100,000. If you're driving a Singer, first of all, it's gorgeous.
I thought that the people bidding were some of the people he voted off of The Voice. That's probably why. But
hey, listen, you never know. This is not my favorite one. It is gorgeous, absolutely stunning, and it has, again, the Olean suspension. It has, I believe it does, yeah, and it is just a fantastic build. But there's just a little less drama with this car, and we'll show you the next one. You'll see what I mean. But, a little subdued, beautiful. It's all a matter of taste. But I really believe, Jim, and I know you may be laughing at me, and some of you may do the same, but the back has this 911 badge, like almost the 1966. This is a throwback to the 65 and 66 911.
I agree with you. With all the hot rods and people trying to be Singer out there, that would make people doubt that it's a Singer, possibly. So
you know what? Well, I don't think.
But I'm sure they could call up Singer and get the badge.
No. I don't think that people bidding were doubting it was a Singer. And that's what I think. That bottom line.
Bidding. I'm saying that if I owned the car, I'd want the world to know it's a Singer.
Yeah, you're driving a Singer. Yeah, that's true, because everyone's making them look kind of similar. But to me, not having that on the back. It's kind of like the people that have Louis Vuitton bags, and it doesn't say LV all over it. Or if you're wearing Jordans, you want the Nike and the Jordan, the Air Jordan emblem. It's just missing that to me back here. And I'm laugh if you want. I told you before how we were talking every episode how colors and presentation is everything. That I think that this not having a badge is a minimum $50,000. How about that?
Listen, it's an interesting opinion. I still personally don't think this is a bad number.
No. Let's get real. First of all, but before we get real,
I think the other ones just went obscenely, to the moon.
Yeah, before we get real, because I can sound like a total jackass by what I'm saying right now. Thank you for setting me straight. But see the pictures again? They look like two different colors.
Yeah.
This is what I keep telling everyone about. Get your pictures right. I don't care if you're selling $1 million car or a $5,000 car. You are leaving money on the table. Between these pictures and between that emblem, I think this is the difference.
It's true. You wire the $910,000. You don't know which one's showing up. Is it the powdery blue or the turquoisey blue? They look two different colors.
Sorry, man. We do our best, and this is a good seller, man.
In his defense, this could be one of those colors like.
Well, no.
A friend's car, the Urban Bamboo, where it changes color, and he was trying to demonstrate that in different lights it looks like a different color. I'll give him that. I don't know.
First of all, great seller, great reputation. There's nothing you could say about him other than it's good stuff, great stuff. But this is what it is, and this money on the table, and it is what it is. And it's not his fault about the rear badge. I mean, but a great seller. Is this Graham Rahal?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you see what the people said in the thread about him and his place and the cars he has. He's a fantastic dealer, and I think he drives cars too, right?
He's a race car driver. I think so.
Yeah.
Or driver's ed instructor.
But so anyway, so here you go. So this car sells for $910,000 all in.
All in.
Okay, so roughly $120,000 less than the other one. Because of the reasons we said. Okay, now we go on to another one. Now this was actually the first one that was on. This is the Gulf Blue, right? With the red interior.
No, orange.
I'm sorry, the red. The Gulf livery with the Gulf Blue and the
extra
orange.
Seats and
extra seats, extra wheels. He had look at the way this is painted. I also was very, very jealous about not being able to take this car home. I love this car. Again, a couple of issues with the photos, but look, see what I mean? I can't stand when that happens. I really can't. But some of these colors are hard to get. I understand that. But
now, with the engine, you want to show, that has a totally different setup.
Yeah, it's
the engine
different.
there.
The plenum.
So
Yeah, it's really just a matter of preference of which way that you want it. I know
stacks
that
of the
the stacks or the plenum, right? You really just have that choice when you're building the car, from what I understand. But they're both 4-liter vehicles. I believe this one also has the Olin suspension. It does.
The other one had ceramic brakes. I don't know if this one does.
This one
The
has
silver one had ceramic brakes.
Brembo brakes. It doesn't say.
No, it's just carbon ceramic rotors.
Carbon
so it's
yeah,
possible.
how do they not do that in every one of these? I'm sure
Some
that they
people
do.
don't want ceramics. Even on these GT3s and GT4s, some people want them, some people don't.
So, what do you guys think about this one compared to that one, Jim? What do you think? I mean, I know that this is all subjective, but what would you do of these?
You could talk about it all day long. To me, these are the definition of an emotional buy, right? We know that, and I think the reason why some of them, like I'm sure you're going to get into it. There was one or two that sold for far less than these.
Yeah.
This is not like I got a car to come to work. You know what I mean? It was and it had 2 options I didn't want. It was missing 2 options that I wanted, but I need a car to get to work. I took the car, whatever.
Yeah.
When you're doing this, it's like building a very expensive home. You have to get every single thing you want. And part of what you're paying for is building the car, because there's a fun to that. Some people really enjoy that, like Jamie with his GT2.
Yeah.
He enjoyed building the car probably as much as owning the car,
right?
And the anticipation of it. So I think that people are going to factor in, if they're going to spend this money. If this car doesn't check all the boxes for them, they may as well just wait the 3 years and build one. So I think that plays a role here. Big time.
Yeah, those are the other wheels.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. But since that's not an option of building one for most people, because there's going to be a very, 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 very small amount of people.
Sure.
No matter when all is said and done, very few people are going to be building these. They're going to be buying these as time goes on this way, and you're not going to be able to pick and choose. But I have to tell you right now, between this one and the GT Silver one, this one here. Mm-hmm. I would take either one of them. They're totally different looks, and I wanted both. Mm-hmm. Because I love both of those cars. Yeah. But bottom line is just because we want to get to the point here. This car goes to the United Kingdom, and it sells for $1,055,000. So
if you see the comment there, that's the 5th Singer this guy has. He has 5 of them, so he's a bit of a Singer junkie, I guess.
So the winner of the Golf car. Has 5 Singers sprinkled around the world.
I'd love to see what else he has. If you have enough money and space for 5 Singers.
He has 5 Singers, man. I mean, wow. Come on. If that's not a testament, jeez, come on. Forget about his resources and stuff, but just the fact that you have 5 cars by a manufacturer.
That's how much he loves them.
That's how much you love them. I mean, maybe he has one in each house around the world, so he always has one to drive.
That's possible.
God bless you if you have that, be able to do that. So anyway, so you have $1,055,000, $1,035,000, and $910,000 for the 3 cars, Pcarmarket, and then just for some further valuation information, RM Sotheby's, sells one here, and I think this is about a year and a half ago ish.
No, I think it was older than that. It was in
19.
Yeah, it was just about 2 years.
No, it's in November, December. Yeah, so it's
3 months away from that, 4 months away from that.
Yeah, so it's about a year and a half ish. This car sells for $825,000, so really $750,000. So beautiful.
Right, so the buyer paid $825,000, the seller netted $750,000.
Yeah,
because of the 10%.
Yeah, so. And again, beautiful. Every one of these.
This is a nice one. Yeah.
Every one of these are gorgeous in their own way. But look at that. Come on, if you take this Singer badge off, how much would you reduce the price of the car? Right?
I'd just call them up and get a badge.
Oh man, I don't know, man. But they put it on just precisely to the exact point. No,
we could do that.
Okay. So there you go. So that car, $750,000. Maybe they've gone up a little bit. Who knows? And then you have and then just to talk about one more thing over here. I'll leave a picture of this beauty up so we can drool on this a little bit. So then there's another website, an online website that sells 2 more of them for $822,000. Right?
Mm-hmm. That was fairly recent. That was
the Qatar. Commission with 2,000 miles, so for $822,000. So obviously, if you want to sell your Singer, Pcarmarket is the place to sell it to maximize your value, and also to really have the reach everywhere in the world. A lot of our cars go overseas.
And not have to ship it somewhere to sell it, which is big.
And not have to ship it somewhere to sell it.
It's
right from
nerve-wracking
there.
shipping a car like that.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. It is. And
I worry just about the guy sitting in the seat,
I know.
wrinkling it or something. You know what I mean? Just to put it on the truck.
Yes. So we're going to leave it at that. So, if you're looking for a Singer or you're just interested in the Singer valuations at this point, that's pretty much where you're at. If you want to get, Jim's opinion or my opinion really on, where we're going from here with values of these cars, I'll tell you in 30 seconds what I think. I think you're safe at $1 million with these cars. I think you're safe to buy a Singer at $1 million. Is the market going to go up and down and fluctuate like everything else in this world? Yes. But the way I look at it is like this. If you buy a GT2 RS 2011, you buy a GT3 4.0. The 4.0, they made a little bit more of them, but the appeal and the drama and the love and fire for that car, that naturally aspirated Metzger, 2011 4.0, things can go up and down and up and down. That car will have less of an up and down, and will just keep going up and up and up and up. It will be coveted as one of the greatest cars of all time. I believe in a different way, but the same way, if that makes any sense. The Singer is like that. It is so loved, so coveted. There's going to be millions of different options and things to do. Cars that are similar, cars that have better value, and blah, 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 blah. Look at the GT2 RS. I'm not confusing anyone. The 2011 GT2 RS compared to the GT3 4.0. You can buy that car for $200,000 less. They made less of them. It's more powerful, right? Right? Why is it like that? Because it goes against logic. It goes against logic. The magic is in that car, and the Singers, to me, are worth spending the money and not fearing that you're going to get really hurt. You look at
There's
it.
a lot of truth to that. All I can think about is if anyone's listening and they have a Gunther, I'd like to sell one of them and see what we could do.
Well, yeah.
That car really intrigues me. You know what I mean? I guess because I've been looking at Singers for so long, I'd love to see what one of those would do on an open market. Because that car, we had that car here, and wow.
Yeah, if you have a Gunther, we actually did inside the This Is My Car, thisismycar.com. It's a web series that we do. Check it out. You can pop that right here, John. We did that, and I had a chance to drive the Gunther, and I'm going to tell you that I really don't have. I can't even tell you right now which one I'd rather have. The Gunther to me was a more motorsports car, because I've driven both of them, and it felt more of like a race car. Fantastic automobile, the refinement they're wonderful. So if you have a Gunther, let's put it on Pcar, let's sell it. We'd love to be able to do this and compare these cars valuation wise, and also mechanically and performance wise. So interesting stuff, man.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Stay tuned. All right. Check out This Is My Car, our web series. Also, Driven to America, as I mentioned before, is going to be October 3rd. So we have had a problem with this website today. So check out the Driven to America. You can register. You can find out more about the event, and that's it.
That's it.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Again, we know you have so many things that you could do. Oh, where's my Pcarmarket hat? Pcarmarket hat. I'm going to pop it up. I don't have one with me now. I'm going to put it on there so you can check it out. Those are available. We'll put them in the store where you can, they're really beautiful. Oh, we're also going to be at McCall's. Any of you that go to McCall's, which is the Jet Center in Monterey, we're going to be in Monterey at the Porsche, the Works Reunion, and we're going to be at McCall's at the Jet Center with Roof, and with some really great other companies, and very excited.
Very exciting.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Jim's like, say goodbye. Goodbye. Say goodbye, David. Goodbye, David. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.